Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Okay, interesting. Sabinho, Rodri, Foden stood his ground strongly. Mbappe, Tchouaméni, Eder Militao, Vinicius Junior. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nouri, Savinho, and here's Haaland. Out to the left it goes. Haaland. That's going to go a long way. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Haaland. Savinho. Foden. Lewis. And here's Haaland!
Haaland usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Tchouaméni, Vinicius Junior, over to the left. Cross goes in there. Tries to get it clear. That's been won straight back. Howson shifted upfield. Valverde. Tchouaméni. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
And here's Haaland. Haaland! Split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bernardo Silva plays it short. He decides to cross it. There's the shot! Good chance here! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Eder Militao. Rudiger gently done. Chouameni, aim forwards. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe has a shot!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's free, he has got space. Tries a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Great defending, strong and determined. That defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. And it had to be. Rodri. Lewis. Rodri. Sabinho. Good take. Haaland! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Howson is there, and he can get that clear. Bellingham. Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Rodri. Fadio. Savinho.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Vinicius Junior out towards the flank.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really unconvincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Bernardo Silva played out to the left flank. Sabinho. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold chooses to go cross-field. Valverde. it's Valverde. That's tidy. Oh, it's played into the area. It's cut it out.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now. Rodri. Foden. Rodri.
Valverde does really well to win the ball there. And it's Rodri. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Great work on the overlap. Oh, nice touch. Lewis. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Foden. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Succumbs to the pressure. Savinho. Foden. Rodri. Lewis. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Tchouameni is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Lewis. Oh, that's neat. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Foden. Lovely bit of skill. Plenty waiting in the middle. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Awarded a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Let's be lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Foden! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Now it's Foden. And it's Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And here's Savinho. Savinho hangs one in. And he's there to clear it. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior looking for a runner. Alexander-Arnold. Showing good feet. Can he deliver? potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Alexander-Arnold really showed what he brings to this side there. Fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
That's really well manoeuvred. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Vinicius Junior. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Now this could... Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Valverde is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva played out towards the right wing. And he's got his cross in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Valverde. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Out to the right. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area, and plenty of movement too.
Bernardo Silva. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. Played out to the right. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Valverde. Valverde. Rodri. Ruben Dias looks to the other side. Ignoring. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Valverde. Lewis wins the duel this time. Ignoring. And it's played forward. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Eder Militao. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, sweet feet. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Now it's finished. A real chance! Foden. Nori. Savinho. Nori. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. And over towards the opposite flank. Lewis. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Guardiola. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Foden. Ah, such a clever touch. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe takes a shot! And he's done it! First blood drawn.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rodri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's played in, brilliantly cut out. Belly. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Nori. Lewis. Oh, good spread. Foden produces a cross. And that has been cleared. Alexander-Arnold. Howson forwards and with intent. Chouameni. Howson shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior. Calmly anticipates. Haaland. Ruben Dias. And here's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Stones is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Chouameni. Valverde. Spread out to the left. Hit into the middle. And the finish! Foden. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Savinho. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That's really well manoeuvred. Valverde. Howson, and he goes cross-field. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Ruben Dias, aim forwards. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. He has a look up. Haaland. Oh, good take in a good area. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Goes for a shot! Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. Savinho. Nuri. That's a nice ball. And he's there to clear it. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. And here's Haaland. And the shot!
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham played out towards the right wing. Out to the right. Alexander. Up he goes! No, he's got that completely wrong. Ruben Dias, gently done. Lewis. Chouameni. Howson. Howson. Eder Militao. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Nice physical challenge. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Chance for a shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Vinicius Junior with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Savinho. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Ignori. Vardio. Played towards the other side. Lewis. Here's Foden. Bernardo Silva. Ignori. And here's Savinho. The message is clear. None shall pass. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Now here's the delivery. Not pretty, but and the shot! And that's caused a worry or two. Rudiger. Chouameni. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. Savinho. Ignori. Savinho. And that has put paid to that. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Savinho. Vardio. Bernardo Silva. And it goes cross-field. Foden. Lewis. Foden. Lovely feet. Bernardo Silva. Ignori. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Haaland. And he shoots! Oh, another save.
Haaland really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Eder Militao. Valverde. Strong running down that left flank. Vinicius Junior. He's had a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Ruben Dias. Foden. Rodri. Into the channel. Foden. The cross comes in. Cleared without complication. And it's Lewis. And here's Foden. Rodri, played out towards the right wing. Played in by Foden. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's been taken short. He's put his foot right through that one.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Valverde. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Lewis. And here's Foden. Oh, that's nice. Time to deliver. Foden. Chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Tchouaméni. Nice control. Played in deep. Too long, and over the line. Foden. Stones. Nouri. Bernardo Silva. Played towards the other side. Foden. Bernardo Silva. And it's Lewis. It's run loose here. Valverde does well to get it back. Bellingham. Mbappe. Oh, good spread. And here's Bellingham. Looking for a decent ball in. Crossed into the box. Moved on forwards. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Foden. Some good work on the right flank here. Vinicius Junior. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's good play. Valverde. Bellingham. And it's played forward. Haaland chips it through. Savinho. That is lovely. Bernardo Silva. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Bernardo Silva. Now, what's he got in mind? Rodri. Built as the single goal between the sides. Takes a shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Rudiger. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Proves too strong. Lewis. Foden looking for options. That's very neat. Bernardo Silva. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. That's an imaginative pass. Gone for a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Valverde, and it's Bellingham. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. He's gone for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far. But couldn't steer it in. Played out to the right.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Mbappe. Rodri forwards and with intent. Howson. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Bernardo Silva. He's got away. Savinho. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Chouameni. Great defending, strong and determined. Oakbury. Mbappe. Howson shifted upfield. Bellingham has created one goal already. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior!
Vinicius Junior has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Rodri looks to the other side. Oakbury. It's Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Effort. It's there. They have come roaring back. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Vinicius Junior. Over to the left. Foden did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chouameni. Chouameni played out to the left flank. Tries to get it clear. They've played it short. Alexander-Arnold elects to cross. Bit of a misjudgment. Guardiola. Aim forwards. Savinho on a charge down the left. He is just caressing the ball. The cross. Eder Militao can get it clear. Chouameni. Bellingham tries to dink it through. Deftly away. Chouameni chooses to go cross-field. Valverde. Gets it away. That's the throw. Chouameni. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Moved on forwards. Haaland! So who's he picking out? Vinicius Junior. Howson. Oh, can he get onto this? Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. And he's heaved it away. Rudiger has it back and can go again. Bellingham. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the referee has bought that. I'm not sure I have. Draw your own conclusions. I've drawn mine.
Well, it looked like a dive to me too. The theatrics were a poor attempt to convince, weren't they?
So a big chance now from 12 yards. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, he's missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Turns and goes back. He's got to be in here. Looks across and plays it in. Ruben Dias. Foden. Rodri, aim forwards. Very nicely done. And it's Lewis. Foden.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's played forward. Tries a deft little ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That is a brilliant interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Bellingham. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Savinho. Savinho's cross.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Out to the right. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bellingham. There are a few waiting for it. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's very neat. Well, that is a good challenge from him.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Gets into some space. Hit it. Up he goes! Defending of the desperate variety. Valverde. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Clipped into space. And it's hoisted clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Lewis drives forward on the overlap. Lewis. Oh, smashing header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Having a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it. Bernardo Silva goes short.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Haaland.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. Foden forwards and with intent.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Valverde with the clearance. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Tchouaméni. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Haaland does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Savinho. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Savinho's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, what a climb! It's in! And the comeback is complete! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Bellingham. That's an excellent interception.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Lewis. Vardiol. That's really well manoeuvred.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That has found him in acres of space. And he'll shoot here! Howson. Vinicius Junior.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Oh, that's nice. And it's Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Swings in across.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Lewis. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Foden. Foden has a look inside the box.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Savinho. Nuri. And here's Savinho. Oh, sweet feet. In it comes. That's a little off target. Bernardo Silva.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Tchouameni wins the duel this time. That's good play. The board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Vinicius Junior shifted upfield. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham played out towards the right wing. Lewis gently done. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Rodri. Foden. Lewis. Howson. Valverde. Rudiger. Tchouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold played over towards the opposite flank. Rodri. Foden. He is just caressing the ball. Savinho. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Foden! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And here's Foden. And it's Rodri. Goes for goal! There was plenty of power on that. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.